Welcome in, everyone. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. It is Healing in Black. It's Saturday. Friday. God dang it. What is it? It's Friday. Damn, it is our time for Healing in Black, a community that I created in order for people to get the holistic healings that they may need in order for them to have a more prosperous life. Black Cherokee One Tribe is here for your mind, body, and soul. And we are literally here for your mind, body, and soul. So welcome in. My name is Nikisha, and I am your theta healer, aka your belief worker. And I help you on the health side when it comes down to your overall makeup in your health and your ideas. I help you with the beliefs that has been carried on from generation to generation to generation. And a lot of times those beliefs are associated to medical diseases that you may have been facing or deal with, or you realize that these are traits that are locked or found within your family members. So I am here to help you have the best healthy life that you could possibly have through your mind. We have a full group of people. I think we have a total of 9 experts. I think that's the total. We have a total of 9 experts within our group that helps with all areas, your mind, body, and soul. If you are interested in participating in our group, we do have an open community available to everyone at this moment. You guys can go to the link in our bio and click on Healing in Black and join our community and get connected to all of our healers that we have on that page. So we're super excited. I hope you guys get a chance to hang out with us. I hope you guys get to stay with us for a little bit. We do have a few people that may be coming in, or they may not, because it's TikTok, and TikTok is going away, possibly. There's a strong sense that TikTok may be not here anymore. So we here, we doing what we can, what we got. The next week will more than likely be on YouTube. And I don't know how many people can be hosted on YouTube. And I need to get my hair. Oof. It's been time to take this out. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys get to hang out with us and meet some of our amazing holistic healers from different spaces of the body. And I'll introduce them to you as they come up. But we do have healers that are a part of the mind, where you have me as your theta healer or your belief worker. And I help you with the spiritual side of your mental awareness. And then we have Dr. Abina Berry, who's a clinically licensed psychologist and therapist, who helps with your human side of your mind. And then we have 3 Reiki healers. We have India by India, Blendia by India. Hopefully we can get them in here. We'll see. And share the live with a few people so they can know that we are live, and see what we can get started, what kind of conversation. And Miss Kiva, welcome in, baby. How are you, boo?
Did I do something wrong? Oh, shoot.
I got you, baby. We on here. She'll be back. Maybe it's me. It's me. It's my internet connection.
Hi!
Hey! And I love your locks. They are
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
Let's
Thank you.
go.
Light is a little bright.
Got your sorority colors on today and everything.
You
Look at
noticed.
you. Yes. You talking to me?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what's so funny this weekend? My friends they got the movie Wicked. That is, hey, Mr. Radio. They got the movie Rick Wicked today. And what they did was we were watching it, and for me, what's up, India? And for me, happy Sunday, Mr. Radio. Do you want to do what we was going to do last week? Are you ready? Would you like to do that? Because I mean, we can. But anyway, I was watching Wicked, and when I was watching Wicked, in the movie it had little clues, and so I was telling my friends, I was like, "Yo, this was gonna happen because I saw all these clues, da 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 da, and they just giving you little Easter eggs, right?" And so I'm like, "All right, bet." And so I'm like, "This is what's gonna happen," and I'm not gonna share what I think is gonna happen because I don't want to ruin it for anybody else to watch the movie. But my friends were like, "Keisha, you really are going too deep on this." I said, No. That's the reason why she's green. I'm trying to tell you, that's the reason why she's green. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's what it is. And so they're like, "Yo, you are really playing very you so detail oriented." I'm like, "Well, that's who I am."
Okay. Very awesome.
So Kiva, India, Kiva, I don't think you guys have ever met. You two are the Reiki healers in the group.
Hey girl. I always love to see like another Reiki healer because I'm always like, yay.
Yeah, it's three of y'all. We have you, Kiva, and then we have you, India, and then we have Meta Mike Cole. He's the man in the group.
Okay.
So with Kiva, she does the massage healing, and she does some. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all just do that. All right. So sound healer also is India, and y'all just get a chance to meet each other. I'm going on mute. Have fun.
Okay. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing, but
y'all introducing each other to each other because y'all don't know each other. I know y'all, but y'all don't know each other. So you do massage therapy. What is your field of expertise when it comes down to
Reiki? Oh,
Reiki?
introduce myself.
Yes.
For Reiki. Okay.
And all the things you do. And all the things you do.
Okay. I am a licensed massage therapist and board certified holistic health practitioner. I work with clients mainly in the realm of pain relief when massage therapy is concerned. I also work with clients after they have had plastic or cosmetic surgery. Those are the two things that I focus on when I have on the hat of a massage therapist. I am also a energy work practitioner. I work in many different realms when energy work is concerned, but my main realm is Reiki. I am also a certified medical intuitive, so I work with clients in that capacity. I also work with them in channeling. I work with angels, angelic energy, when energy work is concerned. I am also a certified yoga teacher and meditation teacher, registered with not only Yoga Alliance, but with also the Black Yoga Teachers Alliance. So those are my main, that's what I do in my practice. So that's me.
I muted you, India, for a brief second. My bad. Can you unmute yourself? India. This is Blendia by India. That's Kiva. That was Kiva Mac. This is Blendia by India. And please introduce yourself, Miss India, so you and Kiva can get to know each other, and the people who are listening to us in Russia can get to know us as well. How about that?
Oh, hey, Russia. So my name is India. I guess I need to show my face. I'm sorry. I just finished my yoga stretches and stuff for this morning. So you know how you kind of like have to readjust to life after doing yoga in the morning.
Yes, I understand.
And I was like, Keita literally texted me when I was like rolling over. But yeah, okay. Let me put the camera on. So you can put a face.
Hello, Russia. How are you? Thank you for joining our podcast show. We greatly appreciate you. Yay. And the people out there in Mexico, we greatly appreciate you too.
Absolutely.
Greatly appreciate y'all. And of course, the United States of America, we with it.
Of course.
All right, so I'm India. I am a Reiki master now. I mostly deal with, I guess, the clients that come to me are the ones that deal with trauma, emotional support, the ones that has deal with crisis, substance abuse. Those are the ones that gravitate to me. So I was like, those are the ones I will be helping. I am not a counselor. But I partner in with counselors here. When they come to me, some of them can get counseling, like 4 or 5 free counseling sessions when they come to me. Yeah, I tell people I'm not a counselor. I will help you understand and how to navigate your energy. And then once we learn what's going on and how to navigate this energy, then my job is not done. I have to partner up with other people so we can kind of go from there. So that's what my Reiki is. It's mostly balancing. I do have a few people I kind of just work with chakras balancing, but once I balance their chakras, the way I see things, it's like, okay, here we go. Like it's just everything's coming out. So, and I do not take every person as a client. I do have to do divination and stuff to kind of make sure that person matches me. And I have to talk to my guides to make sure, because when they come to me, it's definitely something harder than they thought it was. And then now we are into this state of healing and moving forward, right? So I do that. I do a little breath work. And when I do Reiki, I am strong on sound therapy. Sound therapy helps me break up some vibrations. Since you're a Reiki you understand. Yeah. Okay. So sound therapy helps me break up waves and wavelengths so I can navigate to the person to help them 100% what I need to help them with, or to even see what's going on, because sometimes people put a protection layer over themselves.
Got that right.
And it's hard for me to see what's going on. So every client, I always ask, because I don't know who they got or what they got. So I always ask for permission before even taking the client. And then once they give me permission, we look over the form, they sign the form, and then we go from there. So that's what I do. I'm not board certified or anything yet. But I do holistic skincare. I've been doing that for years, as well as holistic, things, wellness. I make teas. I make elderberry syrups, fire ciders, all of that thing to kind of help my family and my best friends, and now my best friends told their family. So I guess I'm their holistic doctor. I say I'm not a doctor.
She's a scientist, y'all. She has been to school and she is a scientist. She is kind of low-key, but downplaying herself, but she really is a scientist, not one that's like, oh, no, she is a scientist. This is what she went to school for.
Yeah, I break things down in a scientific way to help me. I have a degree in chemistry. And I break things down in a scientific way to help me. I thought I wouldn't be using my chemistry for holistic care because I thought that was like, you know, when you in school, they don't throw holistic stuff in there.
No.
But holistic is chemistry. It's the same thing. It's just your formulas are different, pretty much. So that's what I do. I'm trying to think. And then I also teach yoga and sound therapy classes in Mobile. With me teaching my sound therapy and yoga classes, we do exercises, and I give them homework and assignments to kind of just help with their healing aspect of their
Yes.
lives. I work with Black women in our community. It's
Yeah.
for a nonprofit called Society of Catilda. I am the holistic wellness advisor. And through my program, through them, people would get 4 to 5 counseling sessions, certified, board certified people,
That's
counseling
awesome.
sessions to help them to move forward on the things that they need to move forward on life. I have forms and papers, resources for people who are like substance abuse. I
Wow.
can't say that word. Crisis, crisis, and so much more to make sure that they're getting things that they need to help them with. And I do that in the Mobile. I just started all this last year. I took a break,
Good.
and my break was like, okay, this is what you're doing, and this is how you're going to do it. Like my grandmother was like, no, you finna be in this community, like I told you. And I finally listened, and everything kind of just lined up so perfectly. The women that comes to my classes, they don't have to pay or anything. If they need to do a one-on-one Reiki session, the nonprofit would pay me to help them out.
Awesome. Awesome.
So I am trying to work on that a lot more. And I'm in the process, as I speak, of getting my holistic life coaching board certification.
Excellent.
So it's gonna be it's morely going to be mental health and the wellness life coaching, because I feel like that makes sense for what I do.
Yeah.
But that's right now I have to get board certified first, and then I get everything else.
Yeah.
So that's me. Did I say everything?
I think so.
I think so.
Oh gosh, that's why I was like, because she kept adding things, and I was like, did I say everything?
I think so.
I think so. That's all that matters. Yeah.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to get both ladies to have their yoga classes online. And if you want to get access to that, just join in on the link in our bio. Click on Healing in Black, and we are working on both ladies' yoga classes to be online, especially during the fact that winter is hitting even the most weirdest places right now where the snow is out and people are stuck in their homes. It is the perfect time for you to still maintain your ability to connect with yourself and align with yourself, and to provide yourself the opportunity to stretch in order for you to avoid cabin fever, because cabin fever is real. So we are working on that. Just click in the link on the bio, click on Healing in Black, so we can get these ladies, some people who are interested in being a part of the yoga experience with either one of them or both. It's up to it's really into your discretion. In regards to this, I wanted to make sure that both women were here. Both ladies were here from Healing in Black. Both of them are healing. Hey, spiritual treasures. How are you, Lou? Both of them are amazing women. And even though they are in the same practice, as you can see, they have two different styles and you have two different elements of people. I wanted to make sure that within our group, we have a variety of people that people can resonate with and connect to. Greetings, my love, and connect to in order for you to get the full healing experience that you are looking and seeking. Each personality may fit a different part of you. That's the reason why I am in the process of getting a multiple, not too many though, but a multiple group of of healers in each part of your mind, body, and soul.
Right.
Because we have several different personalities, and you go where you fit. And we want to make we are making it a wonderful experience for each and every person to get into in order for them to get the healing that they need. That doctors, we do have a few doctors in the group, or a couple of doctors in the group. One that is a registered nurse as well, and she's out in Holland, so we can get a full international experience.
Absolutely,
baby. She in Holland?
She's in Holland.
Ooh, you know they know everything.
everything. And it's Gigi, and I don't know if she'll pop up in a minute, but with Gigi, she is both a spiritual person in regards to spiritual healing and spiritual work, and then she also works in tandem with Western medicines too. So yeah, we got a really dynamic group. Yeah, holistic. What did I say?
No, I'm just saying that's why she's holistic.
That's why she's holistic, because she's a merge between the two, a full merge between the two. And then we also have Dr. Barry, who, like I stated before, who is a board certified clinical licensed psychologist. So when she and I speak, we say the exact same thing, but from different perspectives. And she's board certified in regards to westernized medicine, and I'm certified. I'm not board certified yet, but I am certified in the regards of the theta healing. For those who are coming in, and I usually give myself last, but it doesn't matter because I don't care. For those who are coming in, what I do is I help you again, like I said before, with the generational beliefs that have been locked in your DNA. Basically, what I do is I help you with your mental health state. A lot of times what happens whenever we are dealing with certain issues or matters of the mind, your mind is the very first thing that happens to you. Your mind is the very first thing that creates your life. And whatever happens in your mind, the rest of your body and everything else around you follows. So what I do is I help you with the belief systems that have been given to you from generations. And those belief systems can be associated to certain diseases or ailments, in addition to your own spiritual awareness and well-being. And so what I do is I find the different belief systems that are associated to either the disease or associated to you in general, and we find out what they are, where they are located, and metaphysically we remove them. So from that, you get your mental state and your mental healing, and that's what I provide in Healing in Black. And the reason why, again, like I stated before, the reason why Healing in Black was created is because I personally went through almost 2.5 years of non-medical attention, which put me in a state mentally that messed me up so bad that I almost gave up fully. I was on the brink of just completely just throwing in the towel and saying, I'm done. Because I didn't feel heard, and I felt like I was being treated as a number. And I never want anyone else to experience those feelings. That's the reason why I've connected with these wonderful women who I've known for years, many of them, and men that I've just recently run across, but their spirit is so unified and uniform with what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to provide, that I couldn't help but to add them to the experts found within Healing in Black. So last week, we were going to do a interview, and I think it would be good for us to kind of talk about it a little bit. The goal is to help people that are here, all people. Like we are not here to discriminate, but we also understand that at the same time that many people don't know that there are Black holistic healers. That's the reason why it is Healing in Black, because all of us are Black holistic healers, because there's such a unknowing about Black people who are in health and wellness. We don't call it health and wellness in the Black community. We call it like something different. But if we're going to be universal, we Black holistic healers.
Thank you. Just break it on down. How that part.
So I was doing some things yesterday.
Go to the Black hippie.
What'd you say?
Go to the Black hippie.
Girl, we the Black tree huggers.
Right. I don't have a problem with hugging a tree.
I sure don't either.
Talking to birds, talking to plants, whatever.
Hey, Kilky.
We're doing what our ancestors did. We're just actually making a living doing it.
That part.
They did this for years and forever.
You can speak, India. gotta put that in the comments,
Right, for real.
My bad. I got my dog. He be doing
Oh, it's all
stuff.
good.
So.
It's all good. So, last week we were going to talk about the health disparities that are hurting the BIPOC population and the BIPOC communities. Again, this is for everyone, but we know that health is a matter in many of the BIPOC communities that are focuses on preventable disease from birth through childhood. Through adulthood. Now, we're going to discuss the common preventable diseases prevalent to the BIPOC communities, such as asthma, diabetes, obesity, hypertension, the sugars, mental health disorders, and so much more. The purpose of this the purpose of this episode is to highlight the importance of holistic and traditional healing practices in preventing and managing these conditions, aiming to optimize life expectancies and your quality of life. Okay, when it comes down to the Black community, and I can speak from not for the entire Black community, but
right.
I can speak because I is Black. Okay,
thank you.
I is Black. What I've noticed within the Black community, we do not take preventative measures in order to make our lives better. We usually wait to the last minute, and then we're like, oh,
right.
And, you know what I'm saying? And so what ends up happening is we find ourselves in a complete spiral and detriment. And so for us, we are here purposely for the preventative care. We are your insurance, but the insurance that actually helps you and not pulls things before you. Did I say that? Hey, Danny.
You need to say it.
We're not the insurance that's going to pull out 3 weeks before the fire comes. 2 weeks
real.
before your surgery.
For real.
3 weeks before your surgery. We're gonna talk and say, happy Sunday, baby.
Right.
We're gonna talk about 2 weeks before your surgery. Did I freeze? Oh, that was okay.
No.
That was me. That's not what we're going to do today. I'm so proud of you, Danny. We're not going to talk about that. We're not that insurance company, okay? Our premiums are very low. Right, the healers. Hey, do you want to be a part of it too? Because, udabomb.com too. I need another herbalist. I'm serious.
Right.
I know Danny.
Bring her on in too.
I need another herbalist. We really do. We need 2 herbalists.
Yeah.
I agree.
It doesn't require much. All you got to do is just keep posting what you do and just put it in the group and just kind of talk, and that's it. Oh, bet Danny is coming up. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Danny. Let's go. Let's go, Danny. Let's go.
That's it.
Danny. What up, boo?
Hey.
So, let me tell you what the rules are, because there really aren't any. All you got to do is be yourself.
For real, please.
Be yourself. Just be yourself and be free to be yourself the way that you be yourself.
All right.
That's it. And offer some tips and tricks to kind of help people along the way and the way that you do, and that's it.
You got it.
All right, cool. Well, we got our second.
Hi, my name is India Bryant. I am a holistic wellness advisor / coach / just overall person. I'm a Reiki practitioner, as well as a sound healer, as well as a gardener. And I am an artisan maker. I'm gonna just put it that way. Artisan herbalist maker. I make soap, skincare, blah, 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 all that stuff. When it comes to Reiki and sound healing, I have clients that are in trauma or has been trauma infused. I help them to get to a point, a good mental point, so they can get professional help. I am the connection to getting them help as well, just to kind of help with breaking some barriers, giving them guidance, as well as giving them work exercises that they can use to help them on their journey, no matter what the trauma is. I cannot say a lot of the traumas because we're on TikTok, but I do help them get as well physical as well as mental resources. You can find me on social media platforms. The F, the B, the blue one. You have the other two letters. I think one is I, one is G. It's like a little box thingy. It's red. And then you can always find me on is it a U, the letter U and a T? It's like a U in a tube, like a tube. You can find me on those as well. You can find me just on Blendio, or if you find me on the blue one, I'm called Mama Ruth on there. Just because I just wanted to detach myself, my personal page from my spiritual page, because I got a lot of Christians that follow me, and I just don't feel like dealing with some of the things where we talk in depth about a lot of stuff, especially and healing and everything. So yeah, that's me.
Well, we got our second herbalist in the group. I'm so excited. It's a good day in the neighborhood. So Russia, if you're interested, go ahead and click the link in our bio. Even though this is a podcast, you can click on the link in the bio and join our group and get connected with our holistic healers that are located within our group, Healing in Black. So Danny, I will be sending you our community link, and you will be an expert within our community. And I will add you to the herbalist side. So, welcome, Danny.
Hey, y'all.
Danny, if you don't mind introducing yourself, love, so everybody can get to know you and we can keep it moving.
All right. I'm me. No, just kidding. No, I mean, it's true. I really am. I'm Danny. Hello, everybody. It is morning. It's still morning. My time is off, so I have to check to see what time of day it is. Anyway, I have been a holistic practitioner professionally since 2017. In my life, though, as a healer, forever. Forever. It's generational. I'm sure you guys talk about that all the time. It's been passed down for a very long time. My focus into herbalism or herbal medica in particular happened after a serious health crisis for me. And when I found that there were elements in my care that were missing, like they tell you that you have a team and this team is going to, help you get back to your optimal health. Well, it didn't make sense to me that there wasn't a holistic aspect in this team. And it was just a focus on big pharma and, all other Western modalities, but nothing from, an Eastern or holistic aspect. And it didn't make sense to me. It was illogical to me because we're now asking my body to take on a host of things that it wasn't able to do at the time, but without any kind of holistic assistance in that. So I decided and not to sound cliche, but, I didn't see it available. So I decided to make myself, available in that vein. Yeah. So at that time, I decided to pursue, my master's in alternative medicine. So it really kind of took off from there, from a professional aspect. Like I said, I've been doing it for a very long time. It's been a focus for most of my life, but I wanted to have the professional education behind it, if you will, to be able to validate and not be able, not come to people and say, oh, okay, yeah, I know this thing and I know this thing, but, credentialing and all of that behind it, wanted to be able to have that as part of of validity, if you will. So every time I give any sort of conversation or talk about herbalism or holistic practices or anything of that nature, and people ask me or consult with me, I always provide a disclaimer that please understand, under all circumstances, that in no way, shape, or form are we speaking blanketly. In no way, shape, or form are we saying or generalizing that this is going to work for everyone and that this will be true for everyone and that all of the results will be the same for every single person
Right.
under the sun. We are not saying those things. We are, however, advising for you always to speak with your trusted professional and to go over your specific personal case as it is. If you are on existing medications, you need to make sure that there are no contraindications for any kind of herbs that you're going to be taking in process with the medications you're going to be taking, to make sure that your physical makeup, any existing medical conditions that you have, aren't going to be in contrast with any kind of herb or any kind of holistic practice you may pursue. It's always important to take those things into consideration.
No, you're good, Danny. Keep going. I was talking to LT at the same time. I made a mistake and
Got you.
invited her in. Keep going.
Okay. So I say all that to say that we here have a wealth of knowledge, absolutely, but it is really important for you personally to make sure that you are looking into these things as they are specific to you. Very, very important.
1,000%. Because that's what we're here for. We're not, again, like she says, we can't tell you what your outcome gonna be because we
Right.
don't know.
I mean, it would require sitting down with you and consulting with you and having that, direct conversation with you to be able to understand what your specific makeup is. Yeah.
Sorry, LT girl. I didn't mean to, but you here now. Hey, boo, hey. She's also a healer in a different way though.
Hello,
In a different
everyone.
way.
Hello.
It's a little loud in here. Sometimes I come and eat breakfast. My sister works at a hotel, so she's like, "Come by and eat breakfast with me." So I'm eating breakfast.
Nice.
I
You
am.
look gorgeous though. Let's go.
I
Come
know,
through.
right?
Okay.
Yes.
This is 2025. It's time to glow up every day.
2025, baby.
Yeah, it's about really just stepping into the fullness of who we are
It
Absolutely.
is. It
and
is.
showing up every day as that demonstration of that. And so this helps to increase our self concept, our self confidence. You know, the better you feel, the better the things that you put out there into the universe actually feels, and you attract those who feel that. So I'm making a point every day to get up. I don't care if I'm just sitting in the house. I'm going to get dressed and act as if it is the best day of my life, and that everything is working out for me, and that I am coaching at every level right now. So yeah, that's what it's all about. I love
So
that.
with
That's beautiful.
LT is the healer for the healers. She is the woman that when the healers need healing, she's the one
Absolutely.
that we go to for her. Okay?
Hmm.
Because healers need healers too. But she
Thank you.
doesn't deal with the masses.
And I
She don't
also
deal with the masses. She deals with us.
yeah,
Okay.
I support y'all in so many different ways because I know what it's like to be out there doing it all by yourself. And even when you have a team, who do you go to when you actually need a reset? So mine is from a standpoint of you know the work to do. I just help to reset that just a lot quicker than most people do. And so what I am in the very near future, all of my license so that y'all can use it because it works. And when I was teaching it on this platform, um, just just being free, right? And I had all these therapists like, wait a minute, wait, can we use this? And I was like, let me pull this back and put this all into
Yes.
licensure, and then this can actually help. Because the thing is that sometimes we give away our intellectual properties for free when we're on this online space and we're talking to people and they're getting
Right.
else, that we're just giving away our intellectual property. So we have to make sure that we actually cover ourselves and package our stuff in such a way that when people ask, you know, where did you get that from or whatever, it'll have our name. Everybody else doesn't. And
Right.
sometimes, we forget that we have those things too, if not better. And who's better to have those tools for us, right? And so I am knowing that this quarter right here, I'm actually in a intensive cohort with a coach. It is the biggest investment I've ever done in my life. Um, and ooh, yeah, we're launching this week. Matter of fact, today is the launch, and the doors open for Reset 52 to a better you. And it is a 7 week done for you. Only thing you have to do is show up every single day. Every instruction is done. Every affirmation is done. You show up and you do the work. I promise you. I guarantee I put every penny on it that the transformation will happen from the inside out. It would not only reset your nervous system, but it will reset your mind from the body on up. And so, yeah, so I just kicked that off right up in here in this group. Thank you very much for inviting me. Listen, I'm super excited for those who's going to have this transformation. I lived it. I was able to package it and tell somebody else about it. So I'm super excited for those who will come across this path. It will be a sold out program. It will be a sold out program. The doors open today. We start on the 20th. They start on the 20th. I'll be in there watching. I'm your accountability. I'll be looking. You skipped a day? Oh, baby, no, you got to start over.
Right. Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm just
And LT, where can they find this? Do you mind saying that again? Where can they get started? What's the link?
in the bio, in that profile. The doors will be
Okay,
listen.
so we know that come January 19th, we're not really sure what's going to happen to
Oh, I'm
TikTok.
sure it's still we're gonna still
So,
be kicking. We're still
but
gonna
in
be
any
kicking.
case, I need you to state it so I can put it on the podcast so people can know exactly where to go.
Right.
Because
Oh,
this is
okay.
not just going
So
to be on here.
okay, beautiful. Well, thank you anyway. Well, I know greater, and I know that we'll still be here, and I know that we'll still be connected, and I know that this app will supersede the deadline for being expired. So we will still be here in the event that there's a small breakage in time and a lapse in time before you're able to find us. I'm LT Dixon on all platforms, IG, Facebook. You can find me there. I'm also known as Get Your Shift Together. So yeah,
Right.
because we all need to get our shift together. And shift
Yes.
is an acronym for you moving into a different dimension and time lapse and space, and so that you can actually attract at the speed in which you want to show up as. Yeah, because it's really not about somebody else's time, time frame. It's in your time frame. But I know that in 7 weeks, transformation does happen. And this is a twist to 75 hard, reset 52, because most people give up and they don't start because they need the support, they need the structure, they need the community. And so I provide all of that for you. And Reset 52 to Better You is the ultimate self-love intensive, and it's going to get you started. This is probably the only way that anybody will be able to work with me, is going through this first, because if you're not willing to do the work for yourself first, you're not really ready to work with me. So you got to do your own.
So can they find your Reset 52 on reset52.com? Like where
On
exactly
Pinsite.
can they find it?
Yeah. No, so right now everything is on Pinsite, which is the blink in my bio. And so everything is there. We're doing a whole branding. Oh my God, when y'all click on the page, listen, let me tell you, this is how I know that it's going to be explosive. Okay. I'm right in the midst of doing the landing page, and while all the power went out, I was out of power for 48 hours in California. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. Yeah, this is how we're going to do it. All right, well, we just make adjustments because I am a shift starter. I'm a shift maker, and I can reset anyway. So I just went on around the corner to somebody else's house that had electricity and got the electricity could go out, but your power doesn't. You feel me? So, yeah, we do have the .com. And I'm actually just hosting it under Pensight. I didn't know that we had so many. Listen, anybody that's just getting started in coaching, and I know that your monies. You're trying to generate monies. So when I started out 15 years ago, I was trying to find the best way to maximize my money and my time all in one space. Pensight is it, y'all. Seriously, you can actually do an automated system in there. There's a link in my bio for that as well. I'm pretty sure that Black Cherokee has one as well, for as far as an affiliate. But I told her about it. I told other people about it, and is a little different from Stand Store. Is more cost effective than Stand Store, but you can automate. You can do your email system in there, so you actually can host your group in there. So where the membership is, there's a space that looks a little bit like our Facebook, like the blue sign, and you can actually host your group inside of there. So I was really blown away. I was like, wait a minute, I have not been using this $27 to my full potential. So yeah, I started going over there. But if you that Lio, when I tell you your sister was at the computer and I gave my spirit into that, I rebranded myself on my own. So I'm proud of my work. I'm proud of what is
I'm
going
so
on.
excited.
Yeah, and people have been asking me because I've been on this app for like 3 years, and I was teaching every single day at 10:10, and I just took a pause for the cause. I needed to shift some things, and I really needed to reset my financial well-being, and so I went back into the workforce for a minute, and then I think I'm unemployable, so I kind of exit out immediately after I stack my dough. And folks are like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "I don't know what's next." And so, but I have a catalog of over since like 2015 of work that I've been teaching, and nobody knows about it. So this is my year to really come to the forefront and say, "Hey, if you're going through fear, you can actually get the Fearless Challenge, the 5-day challenge. If you think you're ready but you don't know you're ready, I got something that's called Yes, She's Ready. So go ahead and get that as well. And then Reset My Life. So those are master classes. I usually have them on my site for $5.55. They already are done for you. Just go ahead and do that. But Reset 52 is going to be, are we blazing? It's going to be so much fun. I'm super excited for the transformation for everyone who actually comes through there, because I know that healing is going to take place. I know that their nervous system is going to be regulated. I know that they're going to have great energy because there's a part in there for alkaline your body and making sure you eat enough greens. Also, your water intake. So we cover it all in that Reset 52. And there is no excuse. If I can do it with a blackout and I can do it with 5 kids and moving from state to state, there's no excuse. I've been able to heal myself from anxiety and depression. I've been able to heal my leg from ACL tear. So if I can do it, there's no excuse for nobody else to do it. I want us to be the best version of ourselves. So click the link in my bio, and let's get shift started.
I love it. And this is what you get from the connections that we have within our group, Healing in Black, where you can get your full mind, body, and soul restoration started. And it's a wonderful community of healers that are helping and willing to help you in their own capacity. If you decide to book any services with them, the price is the price, whatever they have available as the price, that is what they have available as the price. I don't have any control over none of that. That ain't my business.
I
That
love
ain't what I do. Thank you so much, LT. You can stay, do what you do, because I mean, you jump in when you jump in, okay, LT?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Because she's a part. She's also a part of what we do on the spiritual side in Black Cherokee One Tribe on the business side, on that business side. But on this in this area, this is all about a healing in Black, where I am a participant of this community where we're all coming together to help you, mind, body, and soul. As we were talking before, we were talking about the highlight the importance of holistic and traditional healing practices in preventing and managing these conditions, aiming to optimize and the expectation or the expectancy and the quality of life. When we were talking about preventable measures when it comes down to the BIPOC community, especially in the Black community, as I was stating earlier, the preventable measures aren't usually being asserted or taken care of with Black people in the Black community because we are so consumed with our everyday, day-to-day life, surviving. And so, because we are so stuck in this space of survival, especially, and I know Danny can talk about this too, because she and I have had several conversations when it comes down to our stress. We find ourselves in a workplace and we are in the loop where we feel like if we don't take the moment that we need to take in order for us to look at ourselves and look at our bodies and view ourselves as our own operational system. And once it's out of whack and we put it in the back burner, what ends up happening is we end up having more problems. And then that's when we start looking for those preventable measures to help us become better individuals within ourselves. And a lot of times, for many of us, it's a little too late.
Yeah. And I know as a community, we are natural givers. Yeah. And we give so much of ourselves that we give most of ourselves away, right? For whatever the cause, our children, our families, our friends, our work, things like that, right? And we're constantly giving ourselves away. And that is a part of our makeup. It's who we are in many cases. And I'm not saying that that is a bad thing. However, we really haven't been taught or learned how to give back to ourselves in a way that is healthy, in a way that is empowering, in a way that helps us to navigate, stress that comes up. It's obviously impossible to avoid stress on every level. Stress happens. It's life. It's going to come up. However, there are levels of stress, moments of stress, toxic environments, things that there is condition.
You're breaking up, Danny.
Be at our own health, and then we can continue to be there for others. As a truth, and don't let anybody gaslight you. But stress can and will kill you.
Oh yeah,
1,000%. And that's one
incredibly important for us to navigate stress as women, Black women. Go ahead.
No, I have a lot of air traffic that's going on, and you're breaking up for me, and I don't know if it's me or if it's you.
Okay.
So if you hear me going in and out, it's because
let me check my system.
Okay. But I see you just fine, Kiva. Like you're still going. Was she going off for you, or was I going in and out?
No, she was going in and out. The
it
sound was.
Her sound was going out. Her video was fine.
Okay. Because I'm like, I didn't know if she was done or not. I would love for her to repeat what she just said. Hey, Zena Grove. But do you guys have any light on that in regards to preventable measures within the Black community and in general? Because even though it's a Black community, it still affects everyone. Do you guys have any insight?
Well, I can only speak on myself. Me and you have had a lot of conversations. So for me, and I learned from myself, and I learned the things that I need to do for myself, and I teach what I learned, right? That's the way my brain works. So for me, when I was going through my stressful times and things of that nature, the community has to think of more healthier ways to release stress. And when I say healthier ways, as a bartender, I've seen a lot of people use alcohol, fun, and it's just like when you drink and spend all this money and all this stuff and all these problems that you had before you was drinking, you're gonna have them when you're done with a headache, depending on how old you are, right? So I had to teach my students or community. I just call them cousins. I had to teach my
That's
cousins.
cool.
Yeah, I just call them cousins at this point. But I had to teach my black women or my cousins, whoever come in, to alter their thinking route. And this Black Cherokee, your theta has definitely helped my mental to kind of shift me. And I guess I'll turn my camera back on. Y'all, I'm trying to shift my life in a way that I don't have to do 10,000 things on Monday. Monday, I'm making it back. Hey, girl, we had so many conversations. We can't talk crap on this one, not yet.
We're gonna get up to that. They ain't ready. We still introducing ourselves now. We introducing ourselves.
It's coming. But I had to alter my thinking. So I love the way the life coach get your is together.
Right.
Loved
Get your
everything.
shift. Get your
The shift. Okay.
Yeah,
Get
LT.
your shift together. I loved everything that she said, right? Because everything that she said, y'all don't know it, but Cherokee know. I've been doing it, right? And it's been shifting in the point that is kind of like helping me. I've done everything but dress nice. I'm still a hippie. I got on a onesie. I'm comfortable. So I got on a hoodie.
My onesie is in the.
This is me. This is me.
My onesie is in the closet,
still got
so
on
you are
my
not
camera,
alone.
so
I have a
don't
onesie too, and it's
It's a
very
onesie.
comfortable.
It's from Fenty. It's
we
from Fenty, so
normalize-
it's a bougie onesie.
Right. Can we
But it's a
normalize showing up as ourselves? Can we normalize that? Because
Yes.
honestly, whoever decided that you have to show up in some corporate gear or whatever in
Right.
order to be authentic and presentable and all of such, it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense.
But I
Now,
do believe in a time and a place for everything.
Sure,
Absolutely.
sure. I'm not saying
I'm
show up
trying
in
to
your
get money
onesie to a TED Talk. I'm not,
That's me.
saying
That's
that.
me. Yeah. I was
However,
showing up onesie to my yoga classes, like because I want people. I've learned also. This helps with the mental thing that we're talking about. When you accept people for who they are, it helps them to the point that they can come out and to be healed more. And I learned from my community. In my community, they think like me. Like, I'm sorry if I go to a yoga place and this person trying to teach me on child healing, and this person is dressed up in the professional like slacks and all this other stuff. I'm sorry, I might not listen because I'm just like, okay, well, maybe this person is beyond me, right? And that's how some of my, that's just how my women speaks to me. There's like maybe so they was like, you know what, Indy, we tried some classes and stuff. Your classes is home. It feels like home.
Yeah.
We coming in, you got tea and snacks. Your grandmother resonates through you. You talking crap, you cussing at us. This feels great,
listen,
and you telling us real deal stuff to help us, and we can tell that you have lived through these situations to move forward. And that always bring me back to what we're talking about. It always depends on the person who is
depends on your
actually going
audience.
out here and helping this person. Is it a real person or is it somebody who just learned online?
Yeah.
And I believe in learning things online. I'm getting, like I said, I believe in getting your credentials together. But it still has to be some form of humanity in this.
Absolutely.
To help people, and I can tell, get your shift together. She been through some stuff. Just the way she's talking, right? Don't let those clothes fool you, So she's doing that because she's showing Black women how to move forward in life in the things that she's doing. Once again, she's helping us. She's helping healers move forward. We help the community. So me dressing up as a onesie, going to my community, doing things, going out to feed the homeless, which I did for Christmas. I'm starting that trend this year. I'm starting this forever. Going out at Christmas Day or whatever. I'm feeding people. I'm doing some community work. This is what they used to, right? But when I need to go more on a professional level, getting my nonprofit, finding funding and everything of that nature, I need to look like get your shift together.
Sure.
So it just depends on what level you are in your healing journey to help individuals. Me, on the other hand, I can look like this. And I'm perfectly fine because the people I'm helping are the people that are in poverty, the people that are trying to like move forward, the people who don't have funding, the people who are trying to like move forward. They at the house dealing with hold on, I'm on TikTok, DM,
Right.
and they're trying to break away from certain people and they don't have things.
Mm-hmm.
And they find a way to get out, but their mind is still stuck on survival's guilt
Mm-hmm.
and they can't move forward. Those are the people that we're helping, right?
I think
So it
as
just depends
individuals, we're not
on
a monolith. You know,
we're
as
not.
individuals, we're not a monolith. As a community, we're not a
Mm-mm.
monolith. As individuals, we're not a monolith. So you showing up in your onesie one day to the community and how that speaks to them because you're
Mm-hmm.
showing up as your authentic self, that is true for that moment, for that group, for that
Mm-hmm.
that understanding in that habitat. That's it was called for. When you
Yeah.
show up in other spaces and you're in your corporate attire, that is true for that moment, for that audience, for that's what the situation called for. But it is
Yeah.
true for you fully because you're
Oh
not a
yeah, definitely.
monolith, because it is all of who you are and you show
Yeah.
up in the ways that are necessary and what makes sense to you.
Yep, I agree. I 100% agree with that. And, just going through my own mental journey, I was going through my mental journey, researching